Hi, everybody, here for round three in a long awaited and long requested League series. This is the deck that we're playing. I'm not going to do a deck tech. If you want to see the details, check out the first video in the playlist. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a moment. Alright, we won the die roll. We'll definitely play first. We'll definitely keep this hand. Question is, do we want to Serum Visions or just Colonnade? I think we just Colonnade. Hopefully they don't take our Serum Visions. We learn what we're playing against from their first play here and can make an intelligent decision about what to do with the Serum Visions. Blooming Marsh is... I don't know who plays Blooming Marsh. It's like a GBX deck of some ilk. Maybe it's another one of those Sultai decks. If he doesn't take our Serum Visions and takes our Snap, then I'm going to go ahead and just cast the Serum Visions. So he doesn't know about the Scalding Tarn. I'm going to lead on the Spire Bluff and play the Serum Visions this way. I will keep both of these. Put them like... Maybe that was wrong. Probably actually should have put the Queller first so that we could play it next turn. But, oh well. I'm at this point I'm assuming just like a rock deck or a GBX deck of some sort. Alright. Kinda wish this was a... Kind of want to bottom. They have time to deal with this Tarmogoyf, but neither of these cards do. The Electrolyze, though, could be useful to grind through, like a Liliana of the Veil. I don't think, though, that I want either of these. I mean, we have the chance to bounce the Tarmogoyf and then Queller it on the way back down, but I don't know that that's, like, how good of a proposition that really is. Then again, actually, with all this burn and the Helix and bouncing, we might be able to race this Tarmogoyf. So I actually am going to keep these and put these like that. We'll see what happens here. If one was a land, I might have kept it and to try and double up this Electrolyze with this Lightning Helix on this Tarmogoyf. Is this a Lily? It's a Kitchen Finks. Okay, that's not as bad. There's no instance in the graveyard, but let's see what makes more sense. Yeah, so we'll take the 3, and then we'll Helix this, knowing that we have the Electrolyze to take care of the other half of it. Play this Scalding Tarn and pass the turn. Clunked for 6. So the question here is, do we Electrolyze the Finks or bounce the Goyf? Opponent could cut us off from white. I actually kind of think I want to bounce the Goyf now, simply because our opponent has this Tectonic Edge. Let's see. If we get... I think I have to get a Sacred Foundry here, just to make sure that this Tectonic Edge doesn't color screw us. Okay, Path is obviously going to be really useful. I feel like we're getting tech edged anyway. That's okay, because now we have a way to deal with the Path to Exile. I was going to say a land would be perfect, because then we can kill the Finks and Path the Goyfall in one turn. Kind of interesting. I'd really... I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna take the 2 because I'm a little worried about Liliana. All right, I'm gonna go with the plan that I mentioned. And, oh man, I really need another blue source. I don't know that I want to go to 6. That seems a little hard. I think I'm going to get a Plains for now and go ahead and electrolyze here. And then path this Goyf. Okay, hold on one second. Alright. Alright, so Helix is good from a gaining life standpoint, obviously. So now we can Queller, but still hold up Path, which I like. Thoughtseize. Do we Queller the Thoughtseize? Like we kind of have like. I think we just let it resolve. I was gonna say because we have like doubles of everything. We have 2 removal spells, 2 spell Quellers, so I guess the Thoughtseize and see what's going on. Interesting that he took the spell Queller. At this point, yeah, let's go ahead and just play out the spell Queller. And attack. So our opponent was to play Liliana in minus. We can obviously clean it up with the Helix. Question is to Helix now, or see what we draw. I think I'm fine to see what we draw. Well, what if we draw like a Cryptic? The reason I almost don't want to Helix is because I would love to go like Snap Electrolyze to kill that, but we'll just take care of it now. We just drew a land. We'll play it out. Opponent's on 5 cards, we're on 1. It's not looking so great. Goyf and a Tireless Tracker. Alright. I think we have to kill the Tireless Tracker. Well, no, I'm going to shoot the Goyf actually. We may draw like a way to kill this tracker. That's not the path. That was incorrect actually. That was a mistake. I definitely should have not pathed the Tireless Tracker until I saw what my draw was. So we're fighting Salt, but obviously our opponent just gets to replace both of those cards. I gave him a free card too, that was a bit silly. Oh, play Geist. Alright, so now the plan is to attack with Geist and then play the other Geist after he blocks. Hopefully his hand is just a ton of removal. The fact that it's a 2/2 is kind of nice and still trade. It will be pretty sweet if Geist steals this game back from us, for us. So I'm going to assume he's got a hand of Fatal Pushes and Abrupt Decays that he can use on our Angel token. That's why he's not playing anything. Play the Colonnade. Seems a little bit premature to me. But I mean, like, if he draws a blocker, we obviously don't have. I mean, I don't know what's in his hand, but all right. So against Green Black X, let's bring in these Dusk Dawns. Bring in the Celestial Purge. I think the click is okay. Ruined Halo, Surgical Extraction, maybe. If he's just straight GBX, I mean, I'm assuming he's running Bobs, but I don't know. Let's see, what don't we like? I can probably trim some of these. Keep all this. Maybe. Well, let's see. Cut 2 Logic Knots. We got 4 cards to bring in there. I'm not gonna. I guess we can trim on an Electrolyze. Like, they're really only good. I gotta trim all the Well, no. Sorry. I like the Electrolyzes to help grind through Liliana's, but I'm willing to cut one of them. The burn helps us grind against Liliana, like against his Planeswalkers as well. So if we take these 4 out, bring these 4 in. I'm not even really sure, to be honest, like how good Click is in the matchup. He's got a pretty redundant deck. I wonder if it would just be better served as something else. Like, we're not going to take a key piece of interaction with it. Not really. Although, I guess it's good at like surprise attacking some of his walkers. Then we have the option for Surgical Extraction. I don't think I'm going to bring that in. Let's give this a go. Oh, we did see Kitchen Finks. I totally forgot. So, Electrolyze is a little bit better there. This seems totally great. We'll keep this hand. Yeah, we'll just also play a tap land. We're not going to be using this Electrolyze against this Goyf anyway. We can make... I think we're fine actually just leave on Spire Bluff and hold our fetch in case we need it for something. I am fine to Serum Visions here. Bolt, Cryptic. I'm going to ditch the other Bolt, keep the Cryptic on top, and then pass. Liliana. Alright. We have a Cryptic on top. Probably discarding this Spell Queller. I wish we could bolt the Liliana now. Alright, so he's going to get to activate Liliana again, unfortunately. We're going to discard this other cryptic command. Because we need to make sure we hit this lane drop to keep that cryptic up. Alright, so here we're going to send this to Liliana. And then, yeah, we need to go ahead and bolt to Liliana. Play a land pass here. Maybe should have just played the mountain. That way we take less damage if the opponent wants to fire up a Hissing Quagmire. Alright, well that's good to know about, I suppose. E-Witness getting back Lily, maybe? Kind of just accidentally not paying attention took us off of white mana. We'll see how that works out for us. But we needed a blue, and we needed a bolt there. Didn't need to, I guess, but yeah, gonna have to let that go. Two of them. Well, in that case, I mean, so we know he has a Liliana in hand. I think I'm going to counter draw this one. Yeah. That's kind of interesting. You know, I probably should just play the Colonnade first, actually. I mean, I did think about it, and I was like, oh no, I don't want to play the Colonnade first because I want to be able to have white mana so that I can kill this if I need to. But now we're like a turn back on when we'll get to attack Liliana. We can discard this, I suppose, but it's just going to get eaten in this case by a Scavenging Ooze. And the Scavenging Ooze is going to be able to get large enough to... It's got a Liliana in hand. We have to make a decision on what we discard. I think we're going to have to discard the Celestial Colonnade, actually. I think I'm going to bottom... So if we discard the Colonnade, kill the Scavenging Ooze with the Dusk Dawn, we can cast the back half of Dusk Dawn and get back a Spell Queller, which isn't that compelling. We need a way to... Yeah, I'm going to bottom this because we need a way to deal with the Liliana. Oh, wait. I'm dumb. I can't even cast Dusk Dawn because I don't have enough white sources. So I think now we're just going to discard the Dusk Dawn, play the Colonnade. And see what we draw. anything. We know he's Liliana plus a thing. Okay. A land. Guess I'm just discarding this. I feel like, let's see, had I sequenced things differently and just led with the colonnade, I could be dusk dawning away these things right now. Well, I gotta do something. So if I had led on the colonnade, my choice at that point would have been another land. Yeah, I think there probably could have been a better way for me to do that. We're actually just dead to that. Okay, so Ruined Halo, are you any good? We're on the play now. Maybe I went these instead. Electrolytes didn't feel great. Try this. Yes, want to play first. Yeah, I'll just keep this. I mean, I don't like mulliganing against green-black decks at all. I will go ahead and play my... No, I won't. I'll just lead on these. I was going to say, I'll go ahead and play my fetches, but no, I just... for thinning, but... I guess I could have played one fetch. I was thinking about keeping one because we know that our opponent is probably playing like 4 Tectonic Edges. Alright, well, we're just trading here. Our opponent knows it. I'm gonna pass. I'd like to play the Sarah Visions, but if our opponent's plan, he knows we don't have a counterspell, so if his plan is to play Liliana of the Veil, I want to spell queller it. That seems like a reasonable target as well, plus our opponent's tapping out to do it. Opponent has Ghost Quarter, and he's going to Tech Edge. Again, I'm just trying to keep myself from getting color screwed later by a Tectonic Edge. Cryptic is cool. Snap is cool. Which one do we want to draw first? Because I feel like we're going to lose this Fulminator Mage. So let's draw this Snap first, or try to. I'm sorry, I said I feel like we're going to lose the Spell Queller to a removal spell. That's what I'm saying. Or like a Liliana coming down or something like that. And if if he like plays, okay, well, we have mono paths. If he plays a, like if he was gonna play Liana and Edict, then we can snap bolt it. Whereas our Cryptic's not gonna work for us. Getting back an Inquisition, that's interesting. Now I wish we hadn't put that path on top. So actually, let's do this. Let's fly overhead here. And then let's go snap Serum Visions. We know we're going to draw the Cryptic. It'll blank as Cryptic. And we can go ahead and keep a path up as well. I'm sorry, like the Cryptic, if he plays it, will blank his Inquisition. I have to think this could be useful at some point. So we're going to go like this. Well, we have to throw away what's on top, but obviously we want to keep our Cryptic live. I'm fine to trade the snap for the Eternal Witness. I'm gonna path Kitchen Finks here. Alright, so we got a Cryptic up and a Geist. That's interesting. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play that guy. If our opponent has a Liliana, he can Edict away the Spell Queller, but then we have a Geist. Tracker, okay. Do they have a land? Of course. A bunch of lands. I think I just want to bounce the Tracker. Just kind of like keep tying up his mana at the moment. If we can get in for 8 here, that's really good. Hopefully your opponent doesn't draw a Fatal Push. Snap's a really good draw. Thought he was going to have an open mana there, but I guess not. So I think this is going to be game. Yep. Sweet. Okay, cool. So 3-0. Nice start. We definitely like now have hit that point where we've made our money back on the league. I'm saying and thinking because I'm just trying to, I'm like thinking back to that match. Well, if nothing else, I hope you guys are enjoying the matches. Since my focus has kind of shifted away from Magic, I would never say that I was a great Magic player. I think I'm pretty good with specifically just Jeskai Geist. But, I mean, I'll be the first to say that I make a lot of mistakes, and the reason I don't win more like 5-0 tournaments is because I make mistakes and I play a little sloppily because I just am not taking it super seriously. So I just wanted to say if I'm not playing like optimally at all places, I at least hope I'm making some content that you guys can enjoy. Feel free to point out any mistakes that I make. I don't mind. Actually, I'll say this: I don't mind if you're just like, hey, you could have done this, or could have done this. Like, it's totally fine. I learned from that. I'm not a huge fan of people who are just out to be rude, but I just ignore them anyway. All right, guys. I will talk to you soon. And as I used to say, draw well and smash face.